real talk. And I was just sitting here and I was thinking about the new Jeffrey Dahmer movie. I ain't watched it yet. I ain't even watched it. But I was about to watch it, and before I started watching it, I said, "Man, it was somebody that reminded me of Jeffrey Dahmer," and I was really trying to, figure out who it was, and you know what I'm saying. I came across who it was: Ed Buck. Ed Buck is a Democratic donor. They used to donate thousands upon hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars into Hillary Clinton's campaign. Uh, Around the same time, he was murdering black men. He was on the same type of homosexual atmosphere that Jeffrey Dahmer was on. We actually know that Ed Buck was actually penetrating these men or having them penetrate him. He would shoot them up with methamphetamine till they overdose, and while they was overdosing, he would have sex with them while they was dying. And it just reminded me of Jeffrey Dahmer. And then now that the movie is out, they talk about the one who got away. His name is last name Edwards. I don't, know if he wants his name out there like that, but Tracy Edwards is the name of the man. But he is the one who got away from Jeffrey Dahmer, just like it is one that got away from Ed Buck. And his family end up, these people went missing with Ed Buck's victims, and he tried several times to cover it up with influence, with his power, his wealth, and things like that. So I just always didn't really understand. I wouldn't say understand, but here is a guy that's using his political power and influence, and he continued to use his political power and influence when he only received a 30-year sentence for the death of 3 black males. And to make the comparison of what he did to Jeffrey Dahmer was finding people that were vagabonds, some of the people that didn't have consistent communications with their families, looking for guys that were willing to do things for money. In Ed Buck's case, get high, stuff like that, and, have homosexual activities go on. And it's crazy because one of the guys in Ed Buck's case said that when Ed Buck would get mad, he would pull out a chainsaw. So how many people or victims did Ed Buck truly have? How many did he really have, though? Let's be honest. No one knows, but we know that he is the author of murdering 3 black men, and yet he only got 10 years for each murder, while Jeffrey Dahmer got 15 consecutive life sentences because he killed people. So why did Ed Buck only get 30 years? But yet you can correlate the same thing that he did with with his victims that Jeffrey Dahmer was doing with his victims, getting them high before he killed them, allegedly having sex. I find it real racist that Ed Buck only received a 30-year sentence for what he did.